What if every decision you made created another version of you? What if every punch you took made you stronger? And what if your greatest enemy was yourself? Today we're diving into the strange, complicated, and often underrated history of Marvel's Multiple Man, also known as Jamie Madrox, the mutant who can duplicate himself endlessly. From comic book cult favorite to X Factor leader, from trading cards to video games, and from the animated appearance to a long-rumored movie that never quite happened, this is the complete story of Multiple Man. Multiple Man first appeared in giant-sized Fantastic Four number 4 in 1975, created by legendary writer Len Wein and artist Chris Claremont, the same creative mind who helped redefine the X-Men. Originally, Jamie Madrox wasn't even intended to be a mutant. He was introduced as a mysterious man with the ability to create duplicates whenever he experienced physical impact. The Fantastic Four encountered him in a story filled with intrigue, mistaken identity, and corporate espionage, very different from the mutant-centered tales we'd later known him for. His power seems simple at first. Any physical impact causes him to split into duplicates. But here's where it gets fascinating. Each duplicate is a full independent being capable of learning, fighting, and experiencing life on its own. When Jamie reabsorbs them, he gains all their memories, skills, and experiences. This allows him to learn multiple professions simultaneously, conduct investigation in dozens of places at once, train in combat, science, and leadership in parallel, and even explore different emotion and moral paths. However, there is a catch. Some duplicates don't want to return, and some develop their own personalities, goals, and grudges. Early on, Multiple Man was portrayed more of a tragic anti-hero than a straight-up hero that changed when Chris Claremont reintroduced him in X Factor during the 1980s. This version revealed Jamie as a mutant, reconning his origin and placing him firmly in the X-Men mythos. He's a key member of the X Factor and later led the X Factor. This era cemented Multiple Man as a fan favorite cult character, known for the dry sense of humor, extensive themes, psychological complexity, and morale that comes back to haunt him. The definitive version of Multiple Man comes from writer Peter David, whose long run on X Factor turned Jamie into one of Marvel's most intellectually interesting characters. The series explored mental health, identity fraud, and fragmentation, free will, trauma, leadership under impossible circumstances. Jamie isn't the strongest mutant, he isn't the flashiest, but he might just be the smartest and most human. Jamie's power also led him to some of the darkest stories in Marvel times. He commits crimes, dies permanently, forms families, or turns against the original Jamie. One infamous storyline involves a duplicate becoming the villain, Madrox the Dupe, raising uncomfortable questions about responsibility and guilt. Is Jamie responsible for what his duplicates do? Marvel never gives us the evil answer. In the movies in the late 2010s, 20th Century Fox announced Multiple Man solo movie with James Franco attached as the star. The film was reportedly envisioned as a psychological thriller inspired by noir detective films focused on identity rather than superhero. However, after Disney acquired Fox, the project quickly canceled and never moved forward. During the TV and animation appearances, he has been seen in X-Men, the animated series in the 1990s, X-Men Evolution, Wolverine in the X-Men. Voice actors for Multiple Man across these series included veterans and really did a good job. Dude even got McSteamy to play him in a movie. Come on now. Hashtag Grey's Anatomy. Multiple Man has appeared in several Marvel video games, including X-Men Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse, Marvel Heroes, mobile Marvel games, and others. As far as toys, we're going to get to one of the Marvel Legends that are there, but he has had quite a bit and quite a run in the toy world. We'll get to that at the end of the video. Multiple Man has appeared in numerous Marvel card sets, included the 1990 Marvels, Fleer X-Men, Upper Deck Marvel, and these cards often emphasize his multiple man powers with leadership roles, surreal nature of his powers, psychological complexity, and whatnot. Jamie Maddox isn't just another mutant with a gimmick. He represents the pressure to be everyone at once, the cost of splitting your attention, and the fear that parts of yourself might turn against you. In a world obsessed with scaling, Multiple Man stands out as a character about identity, not domination. With mutants officially on the way in the MCU, fans are hopeful that Multiple Man could possibly anchor a Disney Plus psychological series, kind of like Moon Knight, appear in an X Factor noir show. Still haven't heard anything about that, but that would be cool. Or finally get the solo spotlight he longingly deserves. The question is, if Jamie Maddox belongs in the MCU, is he that powerful of a character? I would think so because I like him, but others will strongly disagree. So, what do you think of Multiple Man? Is he an underrated genius, a tragic hero, or one of Marvel's most complex mutants ever written? If you enjoyed this deep dive, like, subscribe, and comment below and let me know which Marvel character you'd like for me to cover next. Because in the Marvel Universe, sometimes one hero just isn't enough. Now, we're going to go to a toy review that was done on the new cards. You'll not see the card because I do believe it's been opened. Peace out. All right, one of the weirder characters that they did release here recently, but does have its lore. Multiple Man does have a couple of heads to go with it. Doesn't that guy look, I don't remember his name, but doesn't that look like the guy from Twilight? He just did a movie to where he's like a clone. He dies like 13 times. That looks just like him. But the outfit, I kind of hate it. I kind of bought it, just have it. I do love that articulation right there, which is a pretty cool thing. For me, he's just one of those characters that shouldn't be, and that's what you get is that dude looks just like the Twilight figure. You got to comment down below and tell me, yes, that's Twilight, because you know it is. But this is about all we get out of this. Just a green-skinned, golden dot character. Is it what he looked like? Kinda. Did he have some variations that could have been better? I do believe so. But this is the toy we went with. Hope you enjoy more of the history. Don't know if this is going to be at the beginning or the end because, well, I just don't plan things out that much. But either here's the history or I hope you enjoyed the history. How about that? Peace out.